centuries today, we live in an atmosphere dim with the flying fragments of exploding atoms. And on this occasion, I wish to say a few words on the methods and ideas employed to break up atoms and to realize, if even on a small scale, the old dream of the alchemists of transmutation of one element into another. At the close of the 19th century, the labors of the chemist had resolved the matter of our material world into 80 or more distinct elements, and the atoms of these elements appeared to be permanent and indestructible by the forces then at our command. A great change in our ideas resulted from the discovery of the electron and of the spontaneous radioactivity observed in the heavy elements, uranium and thorium. He and I were able to show in 1903 that radioactivity was a sign and measure of the instability of atoms, and that the atoms of uranium and thorium were undergoing a series of spontaneous transformations, giving rise to 30 or more new radioactive elements. These elements were ephemeral and broke up according to a definite law, and either a massive alpha particle or a light beta particle was hurled out during the explosion of an atom. The next problem was to examine whether means could be found to break up the stable elements by artificial methods. Before this could be attempted with any chance of success, it was necessary to have a clearer conception of the structure of atoms. The idea of the nuclear structure of atoms, which I suggested in 1911, has proved very useful for this purpose. It became clear that to effect a veritable transformation of an atom, it was necessary to change the charge or mass of a nucleus, or both together. Now, the minute nuclei of atoms are held together by powerful forces, and to effect their disintegration, it seemed likely that a very concentrated source of energy must be applied to the individual atom. The bombardment of the nuclei by the energetic alpha particles from radium appeared to be the most promising method for such a purpose. Acting on these views, I found in 1919 that nitrogen nuclei could be transformed by bombarding them with swift alpha particles, Hydrogen nuclei are protons, as we now term them, being ejected with high speed as a result of the transformation.
Noble brothers and sisters, be glad and guard your faith, and do the little things which you have heard from me and which I have shown you. And fare you well, said David, and may your conduct be steadfast upon the earth, for we shall never meet here again. And then was heard a cry rising from all, a wail and lamentation and weeping, and people exclaiming, woe to us, that the earth does not swallow us, that fire does not burn us. Would that God would raise the sea over the land, and cause the mountains to fall upon us, and almost all that were present were near unto death.